Hi guys, I'm Bond and welcome to my first daily edition. In this daily edition, I'll be solving a problem, more specifically the third problem from folks' instructions, and reviewing what I have learned in general about net present value. So let's start with solving the problem. So the problem states that there is a $2,000 government brand or bond with 6% income per annual. However, they raise it to 8% at the end of the question. And they ask us to calculate the present value of the total earnings, which is 8% plus 8% plus 8% for like 10 whole years. So that is 80% earned in total if I sum up all of the percentage. Now, to calculate the present value, we have this theory. $160, which is 8% of 2,000 by the way, divided by 8% written as 1.08, multiplied by the number of years starting with first year, then the second year, the third year, and so on. However, we can also write this as 160 divided by 1.08 to the power of 1 to 10 depending on which year we're calculating. And after we have every year, instead of the $1,600 that we were supposed to have, the present value of these $1,600 is actually $1,177 because over time, the time value of money decreases the value of money in general, meaning that 1,600 10 years from now would be only around this much amount of money today. Now, to summarize this problem, let's first deeply understand the question. So 8% is a percentage rate where we can take 2,000 and make calculations based on the 8%. This is the starting point to calculate net present value, which leads us to this formula for the present value of the total earnings. So to calculate the net present value of this, we take $2,000 multiplied by 8%, which gives us $160, as I already said. As net present value doesn't actually give time for the actual present value, it is supposedly to estimate. So now we take 160 and multiply it for 10 years, with each coming in annually. And we result in $1,600, which then we can take 2,000 and minus the 1,600, and we get 400, which is a good investment because the number is more than zero, which means that the profit will come back to the company, making it a worthwhile investment. Now, to the part of my understanding of the net present value, formulas, calculations, and in general, almost everything I have learned. So let's say that this question is also our example. To calculate NPV, we take the cash flow rate, or the correct formula is net present value equals cash flow divided by 1 plus the discount rate or the percentage in the power of the number of years, or T, minus the initial investment. So let's say that I invest $1,000 into chewing gum because I can. Or let's say, to be more realistic, I invest $1,000 in upgrading my computer, and it generates $95 per month, and this continues for a year. Now, to calculate the net present value, I have to take 95 plus 95 and so on for 10 times and take that amount minus the initial investment, which was the 1,000 amount. If my answer is more than 0, then it is a worthwhile investment to upgrade my PC, but if it is less than 0 or a negative number, it is not quite a good investment in the long term. Now, how does net present value affect investments or businesses? As I have said previously, investments are affected depending whether the outcome is below or under 0. However, businesses are another thing because businesses can either benefit a lot or lose a lot because of net present value. Depending on which branch we're calculating, we can yield different results which make up the business in general. And if we take every investment that is currently being used by the company, we can amount to either a small loss, small gain, or big loss, depending on our calculations. So that was all for my first daily edition. Thank you all for listening, and if this is on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!